I have learned more about myself in the last month than I have in the last year. And that's just the reality. And I think that I'm very lucky for that. I've had so much time to spend with myself, even though I'm around so many people all the time. I am always very much to myself. If there's one thing that I learned being around so many people, is I am extremely opinionated, and I am also very nosy. And I don't mean to be, but like if a conversation is happening right next to me, I do and have always had the tendency of, you know what I'm saying, like inserting my opinion. I've learned to shut the fuck up. I know that's crazy, right? But I do. I stay quiet so much and be this quiet and be around again so many people. You know what I mean? And I think that's a really big lesson. But I had a really big problem with, God dang it, you scared me to death. Fuck. Ah. You know what? I'm not even going to go back and listen to that. My boyfriend sneaks up behind me and scares me all the fucking time. And he thinks it's funny. And I tell him all the time that he's going to scare me. And I'm going to have a heart attack and I'm going to fucking die. And he swears he doesn't want me to die. But he wants me to fucking die. So, before I was rudely interrupted, let's get back to business. Where the fuck was I even at? Now I gotta go back and listen. I have gotten so good at ignoring people because, let's not forget, I'm around drunk people all the time. And you guys, drunk people are just not my favorite fucking people. They're just not, because so many people in this world drink way too much. And they do not know how to handle their liquor. And that's just like the fucking reality of it. You know what I'm saying? And I ignore people all the time. It saves me probably so much frustration. I will not speak to people who have ever disrespected me in any way. Obviously you don't get along with everybody, especially in the beginning, right? And, those people just haven't, been people that I've rocked with ever since, like you showed me who you are kind of thing, And I had a really big problem with one of, the dudes here, a young guy, calling me bitches and, my boyfriend, basically laying on top of me and not letting me get up and not letting me, handle my business when a fucking person calls me a bitch and, calls me out. And, I don't know. He's taught me a lot. He's nothing like me. Like I said, he has no enemies. Everybody loves him. And we're just very opposite. And I've learned so much from him. And I've just very much become a listener. And I think because I'm not really having conversations with people, I don't have stories. So if I'm only listening to their conversations, that's like their business, right? And it's not part of a story that I need to tell. And I think I'm realizing that. And I think that's why I'm stumped when I go to record content for you guys, because I don't really have anything to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's not my stories, and it's, not even the conversations I'm having. None of these things are affecting my life. None of these people are affecting my life. You know what I'm saying? It's been a very peaceful last month, but it definitely was extremely rocky when I got here. I showed my ass and I didn't let a motherfucker talk to me crazy. And you know what I'm saying? And all I have to do is stay quiet and the motherfucker won't talk to me crazy because he won't talk to me at all. And I was like, oh my gosh, that really works. When that little boy called me bitches and fuck yous and, my boyfriend was laying on me and wouldn't let me get up, I literally cried. I fucking cried. Because I could not believe that I allowed, I thought I could, accomplish something in a few months, and unfortunately I didn't. There was a lot of, bumps in the road, and, who knows what needs to happen, who knows what will happen, but, I will, like I said, definitely be, I guess, just tuning out completely, for the next week or two, and just figuring out what's next and how to, get myself situated, because I'm not gonna remain homeless in Chicago in the fucking winter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not doing it. And I'm not gonna let there be any more issues. Not only am I tired of living this like repeated Groundhog Day for the last month. It's not cute. It's not me. It's not who I am. And I guess I'm glad I'm really glad I know that. You know what I'm saying? Because, babe, he's such a bug, but you know what? He keeps me on my fucking toes. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what like direction I want to take things, what direction I may have to go, and I gotta work on me, and I don't care about ex-friends and fucking weirdos on the internet and stalkers. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, people think they're gonna get me locked up and served papers in the middle of a park and shit. Like, dude, this is all so much already. And, people wanting to fight me, and it's all just, it's weird. It's really not funny. And it's not funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I know I've taken it to be funny for so long, but like, it's not funny. I know nobody is going to do nothing. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not worried about my safety. I'm not worried about any of the things. And I'm just going to move on with my life. I will figure out what I'm going to do with this channel. If I'm going to make another channel and just try to focus on something else. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do, nail content. I don't know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself because I feel bad for not putting out content. But now I realize why I don't have a lot of content, because I'm only spending time with myself and I'm not really going through the gigs. You know what I'm saying? Life really is okay. I'm happy every day, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got like major things to think about, worry about, or whatever the case may be, but like, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit up here and like dwell on what a horrible day I've had. You know what I'm saying? It's been a really good month, considering, I suppose. I feel like there's, it's just a reality TV show. It's a fucking movie out here every day, and every day, it's just, it's another chapter of, the park. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's hard to even like put into words, but it's their family up here, and they all want to be with their family, and that's what they do with their, days. I, want to be up in my apartment, and I want to be playing with nails, and I want to be watching things on YouTube and making YouTube content, and that's what I want to be doing with my life, and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's where I'm at. I'm not gonna sit and dwell on no bullshit that has happened. I can't fucking cry over spilled milk. Ain't no one licking milk up off the fucking concrete. And I'm just gonna keep doing me, dude. And that's what I'm on. And I hope everyone can understand that. And I'll, definitely check in on the community tab here and there or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna unplug, and I'm gonna fucking, just remain cool. Like, this shit ain't funny. Like, it's fucking really, really, really weird. And I mean, I don't know, maybe No, I want to say maybe it'll stop if I just like don't give it attention, but it's not going to stop. And I just have to realize that, and move on from it and hopefully come back in a couple weeks, know exactly what the fuck I want to do with everything and, not have to worry about nothing else. Hopefully people will shut up and, I don't know, find another fucking target, hobby, something. I don't know. Have a good night, you guys. I think that's all I gotta say. Peace out, Girl Scouts.